In Madison is hoping to start a conversation about the lack of housing opportunities for people of color.
Last week, we reported that Madison's housing prices have gone up for the 7th year in a row, which this realtor says isn't really impacting white people, but is making it more difficult for minorities here to ever be homeowners. Jamie Perez has more on why this is happening. Jamie?
Right, well, even though the prices of homes are increasing, the realtor that I spoke with said it's not necessarily harder to sell homes, it's just a matter of who he's selling homes to. Madison's housing market has become so competitive that even as prices continue to rise, people are still buying them for more than the selling price. But Carlos Alvarado, who owns the Alvarado Real Estate Group, says it's mostly white people who are buying homes. He says that has a lot to do with generational wealth.
Yeah, that's a huge problem.
He said the problem dates back decades when the government was redlining the area, determining based on race who would have access to home loans. Fast forward to today, those decisions still make it difficult for people of color to ever have access to the American dream.
Those blacks who helped build, the country have no access to that dream. So that's sad.
As a person of color himself, he believes the only reason he has a home today is because he's married to a white woman.
But I can tell you that I benefit from, the whiteness, right? And that's the conversation I have with my wife. It's like, when we moved here in 2000, we rent an apartment. Then the next year, we were able to buy a house with no credit history. Like my wife didn't have credit at that time. But because of her privilege of being white and have that generational wealth and knowledge from the dad, we were able to buy a house.
Alvarado has been selling homes for the past 14 years. He said most people who are buying are white. Those who are not are priced out.
How many people of color do you actually sell homes to?
It's been like 3%.
3%.
Yes.
Alvarado believes that more people need to take a look at the history behind home ownership and prioritize people over money so that one day everyone can have equal access to the American dream.
If we can change that a little bit, those numbers should look differently.
And he said that he hopes that in the future, more realtors and community members can work together in the future to make buying a home easier for people of color.
Jamie, thank you.